be glad you're single.
Jingle, jangle.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Well, today I'm making a sort of different video than what you guys are used to. Today I'm just gonna talk about Canada in general in the Fallout universe. Well, to start with, we gotta go before the Great War, before the nukes, before everything. Okay. During Arconage, or whatever it's called, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know that the world was fighting for resources, and America took over Alaska. I can't remember why exactly, but okay. They were fighting the Chinese there, okay? And they had to pass through Canada. Canada was pretty much okay with it until a point where they started taking Canada's resources, you know, timber, food and stuff from the Canadians. So yeah, that's why Canada first got attacked and annexed, because they tried to revolt and ultimately just gave up and just gave in to the Americans. Well, there's also some signs that it might have been nuked as well. Since it was actually part of the US, it might have been a target for them as well. As the Chinese were firing their nukes, it might have been a target. Since everything was like in the middle, that was their only path for getting to Alaska. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they attacked it as well, because in Fallout Tactics, when you go to the Canadian border, you have a little special encounter that I'm pretty sure is a remnant of the guards that used to be there guarding. That they say, "We don't like your kind here, Canadians, come." As you can see in the video, which is actually pretty rare. I didn't get there. I haven't played Tactics yet. But in Fallout 3, you can actually find some lost mail in mailboxes. It's like a 5% chance that you get that, and it says that Canada is a possible location for vaults. Basically, it's a letter from Vault Tech directed to somebody, and it was lost in the mail. I guess that person was supposed to check in Canada for a vault, because all the American ones were full. Well, being experimented in, as you can see. Well, you might remember Vault-Tec is cruel as hell. Well, Canada was probably hit, and a few people probably were saved if it had vaults. Well, there's some signs from before the war, like weapons and stuff, like Annabelle. We all remember Annabelle. The rocket launcher you get in Black Mountain and Fallout New Vegas. Well, that specific rocket launcher has a maple leaf next to it. Well, on the barrel, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it, it has a maple leaf. The Canadian maple leaf. So that could mean something. Either it was used in Canada, or it was brought from Canada. Either way. Oh my god. Either way, that is rare. You guys should keep that. Don't sell it. It's a really good rocket launcher though. There's also some more things in New Vegas, like if you do a quest and go find that, I don't know what she was called. Is this Ranger girl and the Mojave Outpost? I forgot her name. Sorry. But you talk to her, that one of her friends was to see her or something like that. I can't remember the exact details of the quest. And she says that her name sounds, that her friend's name sounds Canadian. That's just a little fact there that I remembered off the top of my head. Well, as you sometimes when you play Fallout 3, you see a loading screen that says U.S. to annex Canada. That's before everything happened, before the Canadians revolted, and before the US started taking everything, which they did because they needed a path to Alaska, and that was the only path. They couldn't go around because it would take too long, so going through land was the fastest way. And if they went through sea, they'll have more chances of being attacked by the Chinese and their nuclear subs. So they just went through land and started taking the resources on their way to Alaska, which the Canadians, like I said, didn't like. They tried to revolt, they tried everything, but as you saw in the Fallout 1 intro movie, they were ultimately defeated because pretty much America had power armor. But yeah, as you saw, Canadian, what do you call it? Whatever. He was standing up to the Americans, and they were all executed, as you saw. And as everyone guessed, they all died. They annexed Canada, full sort of war on Canada. Well, they had all the troops for a war, but Canada actually gave up. Like seriously, they just gave in. They just gave in. They couldn't do it. They tried to revolt, didn't work. They knew an attack on the Americans wouldn't work at all. But yeah, they just knew it wouldn't work. And something else has been going around my head. International travel in the Fallout universe. Like we know, Kate from Fallout 4 said that her parents came from Ireland. Her parents, not her grandparents, not her ancestors, her parents. So there must be some way to get to the US or other places, you know, probably by boat, like in Fallout 3's Point Lookout, that you go there in a boat. Also, Tenpenny from Fallout 3, I think I'm correct, he is said to be English. Another person from Europe. So my thought here is that they have some way to cross the ocean and reach the US, which I don't think is planes, because I don't think anybody knows how to drive a plane. I'm pretty sure it's very different from a bird. They probably use that too. Why wouldn't they? It's a good idea too. But the only people that have birds is the Enclave and the Brotherhood. Probably the NCR too. But they wouldn't do that since they're military. They wouldn't do it for civilians, so I'm just saying boats. Well, this has been a quick video. I hope you like and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Share my account with your friends that like Fallout. I know a lot of people are obsessed with Fallout, like I am. I just love this game. Thank you for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and if you want me to do any more like these, explaining, pretty much just documenting stuff down, like this video, I kind of liked it. I kind of like making this. Well, like I said, like and subscribe, and peace out.